bienvenue au Sable d'Olonne. Ce sera un live en français et en anglais. Don va faire l'anglais, je ferai le français. Et puis Jean-Luc Vandonnel qui est avec nous dans le bateau.
no sound.
Yeah.
You're getting sound now, so I don't know how long there was no sound, but anyway, we'll just keep it rolling. So yeah, develop the design of the sail specific to the numbers coming off the boat, not just a case of buying white sails that fill up the gaps. You know, he worked well with that. Simon's a real racing sailor. You know, he came second in the Mini Transat in 2001, I think it was. That's racing little 20-footers across the Atlantic. Very super competitive, and coming second's pretty cool. You know, he's a real racing guy, and that's all he knows. You know, he's advanced, and then also.
You see that he is steering his boat with his hydrovan.
Yeah.
He's not steering the boat with the helm. He's steering with his hydrovan.
Yeah, because the hydrovan has got an auxiliary rudder in the water. So there's the ship's rudder, but he's locked that off, and now he's just using the little short emergency tiller that comes with it. He's got an extension on it, and that's able to steer the boat quite comfortably downwind like this. Basically, yeah, he's on course, so he's happy to have a spinnaker run back in. Howden's his sponsor, is prefabricated kitchens and furniture and stuff that the trade buy and supply to houses all over Europe and England and so on. So they're quite a big brand name, you know, in England for sure, and now in Europe as well. So he's happy to have them on board, and that road to zero is their plan. They're very sustainably minded, and it's interesting if you get on their website, you'll see the massive effort they do to be environmentally sound. Anyway, he's looking really good. There's quite a good crowd out here, and he'll be happy to get in for sure. Shortly, we've got Claire on board. So his wife, and I might pass the mic over in a minute. Yeah, there's Claire. We'll put her on board in a minute with some fenders and bits when we get a bit closer. I'll just have a quick look at it. Jane, get cable. No, yeah, it's okay. I'm just going to get Claire to say a few things. Jane, I'm going to interview Claire, so just put it on there. So Claire, maybe... Oh, sorry. How are you feeling?
I'm very emotional at the moment. I can't believe it's back.
Yeah, exactly. So happy days.
Yeah, really happy.
Yeah.
And he looks really, really well.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing effort, you know, like everything that's happened. It's quite a story, eh?
Yeah.
Apparently he wants to do it again.
No, he doesn't.
That was a joke.
It wasn't very funny.
No, no, he's conceded that. He's always said that. Once is enough.
Yeah, and he's done it.
Yeah, pretty impressive record, that's for sure. You're still slipping along really well, clean bottom and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so that's
not a barnacle to be found.
Yeah. Do you think he's done the dishes?
No.
No? He's left them for you?
He hasn't got any dishes.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, save weight.
They were too heavy.
Yeah, too true.
Oh.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Alrighty. Yep. Get that over there. Say anything? Yep, there you go.
I can ask you. Je demandais à Claire, son épouse, tout à l'heure, si elle pense qu'il a fait la vaisselle ou pas. Elle était très émue, Claire, vous l'avez sans doute remarqué, tout comme moi. Et on le comprend. On lui a demandé aussi tout à l'heure s'il pensait qu'il allait la refaire. Elle a dit non, assez. Et voilà, il est heureux d'être là. Et nous sommes heureux de le voir. Je vais demander à Jean-Luc qui est notre driver, je vais essayer de l'interrompre un petit peu pour lui demander quelques questions sur son appréciation sur le type de marin qui est Simon Curwen. Et je vais peut-être le faire tout de suite, pendant qu'on le regarde aussi relaxé, souriant, très cool, se diriger vers le port des Sables d'Olonne. So I was saying I will ask to Jean-Luc a few questions about. Jane is no sound on the live. No sound, they say.
No sound.
Well, it seems it's no sound. Well, the sound is back, it seems. So anyway, what I will ask to Jean-Luc Vandenet, what I was saying in French, and we'll try to do it in French and in English. I will ask to Jean-Luc what is his appreciation about Simon. A sailor speaking about the sailor, because Jean-Luc, as you know, follow the race every day. Oops. I will just go to ask him a question. Jean-Luc, can you drive and answer a question for us? What's your opinion as a sailor about his race? Because you follow the race every day on the tracker.
Yes, I follow all his race, and for sure he is the best competitor who arrived today. Because when he start from Puerto Montt, he lost there about 15 days at least, and I think that he passed Cap Horn. He was at the same time that Curwen, and he arrived to catch the two first boat, and it's unbelievable his race. I think if he had not two stops, he will be arrived 15 days before, and,
Yes.
It's a shame that he has a problem with his wind vane, because if not, he wins the race. But the game, you know, is to don't stop, and he stops, and
Yeah. So for him, it must be terrible to be leading the race from the Cap Finistère and arriving.
yes, he was leading the race all the time, and he arrived to catch the first boats, and
But in the same time, this is the game. His boat was not as heavy as the others because he doesn't have a spare hydrovane. So this is the game, and this is his race.
yes,
And this is the history of the GBR 2022.
yes, you know that you have to go round without stops, and I probably I don't know if he thought at what time to continue the race without stopping, but it was not possible with his boat to drive the boat without wind vane, and to pass Cap Horn without wind vane. It was not possible. But it's a shame that he was obliged to stop.
This is the story. This is the destiny, Jean-Luc Van der
It
Leyen.
is a destiny, yes.
Let's say it in French a little bit the same thing.
I can tell you that he is the best in the race, the best sailor in the race.
Yes, for the technical sailing point of view. Anyway, let's say it in French, your opinion, puisqu'on l'a pas dit en français pour les Français. J'ai demandé tout à l'heure en anglais, parce qu'en parlant tous anglais dans le bateau, c'est venu comme ça. Qu'est-ce que tu penses, toi, du navigateur Simon Curwen, pour les Français qui ne parlent pas anglais, évidemment?
Ben, je pense que c'était le meilleur navigateur de la course. Je pense que c'était lui le plus fort. Il l'a prouvé dès le départ en prenant la tête de la course. Il est resté en tête tout le temps. Malheureusement, dans son chavirage, eh bien, il a abîmé son régulateur d'allure. Donc il ne pouvait pas continuer comme ça. Il était obligé de s'arrêter. Mais malgré les 15 jours perdus, il a passé le Cap Horn en même temps que Curwen. Et il a rattrapé les deux premiers qui étaient plus de 1000 milles devant lui. Donc c'est sans aucun doute le meilleur navigateur avec le meilleur bateau. Mais bon, le jeu, c'est de faire le tour du monde sans s'arrêter. Malheureusement, il a dû s'arrêter et malheureusement, donc il est en catégorie successeur. Mais au point de vue navigation et au point de vue navigateur, c'est sûr que c'est le meilleur.
Voilà l'avis de Jean-Luc Van der Leyen. Et puis on se doute que si malgré l'arrêt de quelques jours au Chili, il arrive premier aujourd'hui au Sables d'Olonne, c'est bien parce que techniquement c'est celui qui a fait peut-être le moins d'erreurs, en tout cas qui a fait la route la plus droite, c'est certain. On va voir tout à l'heure quand il va arriver au ponton comment il sera, ce qu'il nous dira.
Je vais aller de l'autre côté, I go on starboard.
Alors pour la suite du programme, pour ceux qui sont déjà en ville, qui ont envie de venir le saluer, il va arriver au ponton du Vendée Globe, je crois. Il y aura un petit point presse. Je crois que les pontons sont ouverts au public. Je vais vérifier avec Don. Don?
Yeah.
He will come on the Vendée pontoon, and the pontoon is open to everyone today.
Vendée pontoon. Yeah.
And it's open, everyone can come.
Yeah.
Ouais, donc il va arriver avec le brouillard, pour être honnête, je vois pas très bien où nous sommes, mais pas très loin en tout cas de l'entrée du chenal, il me semble, et donc il sera d'ici 20 minutes, je pense. D'ici 20 minutes, il sera au ponton, vous pourrez venir le saluer.
Okay. Yeah, we might put you on there and we can shut this down and then start it up again when they come in. Or...
It's up to you.
Yeah,
I just keep speaking.
So,
son épouse va monter à bord et donc du coup on va arrêter le live pour le moment. So his wife will go on board now. So we will shut the live very soon. What I was saying in French is that he will go now to the Vendée pontoon, and if you are in town you can come to see him. The pontoon is open to everyone, and he will be at the pontoon in around I think 20 minutes. I cannot see so much with the fog, but it looks like yeah, I think 20 minutes to the pontoon, because they are almost arrived to the entry of the channel of the river. Donc pour ceux qui nous suivent et qui ne nous voient pas, pour ceux qui nous suivent et qui ne nous voient pas arriver à cause du brouillard, je pense que nous sommes pas loin de l'entrée du chenal. Juste pour vous donner une idée, son épouse va monter à bord. On va après, je vais vous laisser, je vais me taire et je vais les laisser faire la manœuvre.
C'est bon? Good?
It is not easy to maneuver, to get her on board because of the conditions. Up. And I think it's kind of okay for now. Yeah. She's on board. Ooh, after so long. Et voilà. Les voilà enfin ensemble.
Resupply.
Up. Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so Claire is on board, Clara, and Simon's happy. He's made it back to Les Sables d'Olonne, and he's done an incredible job. And as Jean-Luc was saying, it's quite something, his achievement in terms of sailing terms, speed, performance, all those sorts of things. Preparation was fantastic, so quite cool. We're still probably about a couple of miles. We can't even see the coast at the moment because of the fog. We're about 3 miles maybe off the beach right now, and this has been going on for a while. I don't know how long it's been going for.
21 minutes.
21 minutes, okay, and the audio is maxed out again.
No,
Anyway.
it's okay. When
It's okay? Yeah, good. Okay. So yeah, a couple of things, technical things. If you're a non-sailor, they've got the Watton-Sea hydro generator. That's that white thing off the transom. That lowers down into the water with a propeller on it and charges the batteries. The hydrovane, wind vane, you can see there. Just underneath his flag, underneath the British flag there, you can see a little black thing. That's his Walker trailing towing log. It tows a little impeller on a rope, because you're not allowed to have electronics on board, so it's not a usual electronic speedo or log. It's just that one. Just looking at his stern, he must have cleaned the barnacles off, because I can see some slime on the waterline underneath the transom there. But there's no barnacles at all, so he's probably been keeping that clean as well to stay slippery. The anti-fouling looks really good. That's all part of the course, and he's had no real issues with his sails, no sort of tears or rips or anything. He might have done one little thing on his spinnaker, I think, I forget now. But that's it. So one mainsail. I don't know whether he's changed any of his head sails. He's got the staysail and the Genoa there. John Luke and a few went round all the way around the world without changing them. So that's cool. All in all, very impressive. And I think Simon's one of the entrants is probably not going to sell his boat. He really loves the boat. It's a nice boat to carry on into his retirement if there's any such thing. And that's one of the beauties of the GGR. You know, the boats are production boats, beautiful interior down below. Just let it dry out after a trip around the world and you're back to normal, you know, invite friends over for dinner and go cruising. So it's quite an investment, and it's interesting when people talk about how much it costs to enter the GGR. You can buy your boat and set it up and actually do the event if you're clever, if you're smart, for either as little as £70,000 or something. That's still a lot of money, I suppose, but you still own the boat at the end of the race, so you get rid of that. And the GGR really is available to anyone that wants to do it. You've got to be a special type of crazy to want to do it. It's an ugly event. It's a mind game. It's a psychological challenge. It's everything. It's just crazy. But it appeals to a lot of people, or not a lot of people, but it appeals to a group of select individuals. And Simon's one of them. So quite cool. That white thing sticking up in the air behind him, that white stick just at the back of Simon, that's the radar transponder. It's an EchoMax transponder. So if a ship's radar hits it, it'll increase the size of the reflection. Electricity driving it, it bounces back a huge signal as if you're a great big boat, not just a little sailing boat. And we've got lots of different equipment on there. But anyway, for now, that's probably about it. We might shut it down and come back when we're coming in the river or something down the river.
Let Ada speak some French.
Yeah,
Maybe at the beginning the French is no sound.
You might not have had sound on the beginning, so we'll give it back to.
Apparemment il n'y avait pas. Jane me dit qu'il y avait peut-être un problème de micro au tout début, mais je ne sais pas à quel moment elle a perdu le micro. Donc du coup, ce que disait Dawn, c'est que nous allons peut-être... Je ne veux pas revenir sur ce que j'ai déjà dit, parce que l'émotion, vous savez, elle est là quand elle est là, et puis je ne peux pas redire juste pour redire. Si vous avez vu les images, même sans mon son, même sans les paroles, vous avez compris la joie de cet homme, ce très bon navigateur qui arrive premier, bien qu'il soit hors course maintenant. Nous avons eu l'hommage de Jean-Luc pour lui, parce que techniquement, c'était le dit Jean-Luc le meilleur. Nous avons eu les larmes de son épouse qui revoit son homme après tout ce stress, cette inquiétude de cette course qui dure si longtemps. Et puis nous avons dans le semi-rigide à côté ses enfants qui revoient leur père. Donc voilà, tout cela n'avait pas besoin de paroles et vous avez vu dans les images, même si vous n'avez pas entendu mon son, vous avez vu Simon content, relaxé à la barre de son bateau. Et puis vous le verrez tout à l'heure, on aura ses premières paroles, voir ce qu'il pense. Ce que disait Dawn tout à l'heure, c'est que peut-être referons-nous un petit live dans le channel, dans le chenal, je vais y arriver. Peut-être non, peut-être tout à l'heure. En tout cas, vous le savez, c'est Dawn qui décide. Et nous, on suit. Donc ce sera comme ce sera, vous nous suivrez. J'ai vu tout à l'heure sur le visuel vous étiez au moins 800 à nous regarder en direct, ce qui est énorme. C'est génial que vous serez là. Et puis j'espère que vous serez là encore ce soir pour Kirsten, encore samedi pour Abilash, et puis dans un peu plus d'une semaine pour Michael Guggenberg. Yann arrivera aussi au Sable d'Olonne, Yann Herbert Jones. Je pense qu'il arrive tout droit de Cape Town, il arrivera ce soir. La maman de Kirsten est tout juste arrivée au Sable d'Olonne, elle sera à temps pour voir sa fille. Et puis ceux qui sont là, ils seront là, on les verra également. Et qui reste, évidemment, je n'ai pas dit, Jeremy Buckshaw, il arrivera un peu plus tard, donc nous serons là pour chacune de leurs arrivées, qu'il pleuve ou qu'il vente. It's up to you. We did a little bit more than half an hour, maybe it's enough. Yeah, that's what I said.
Hey, don't go on the rocks here.
Yeah. Where should he go?
This buoy is the south one.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Huh?
C'est la bouée nord là, celle-là je la
Non,
vois
c'est
pas.
la bouée sud.
C'est la sud.
Et
Ah,
s'il
we've just
passe
got to say
tout
goodbye
près,
first.
ça va.
Okay,
Donc si
we're
c'est
going to
la
say
bouée
goodbye.
sud, il faut la laisser au sud.
We're going to say goodbye.
Et là, il a
Oh, we're gonna say
We're going to say goodbye. This one's been a bit of a messy one. Sorry about the audio. Jane's got it sorted now, and we're still not quite at the river, but we'll give it a miss for now and come back